Hiya folks, welcome to another video. This one is on the bank Hall Colliery. I do hope you enjoyed the video. It's the first I've tried to do by actually mixing a voiceover and some pictures along with a moving picture. So if the editing's rubbish, I do apologise, but I do really appreciate your feedback. It's something I've really got into now, trying to make films about local history and stuff in the area. So without further ado, we will get on with the video. And I'd just like to say that it probably is best viewed on a larger screen, i.e. if it's on YouTube. You know, if you're watching this on YouTube, then it'll be okay on there. If you're looking on the Facebook, TikTok, then maybe watching it on something like a laptop or a computer may be okay. Depends how big your phone is, really. So so let's get on with the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. The Reverend John Hargreaves, who lived between 1732 and 1812, had previously purchased a Bank Hall estate, previously called Bank Top, by 1796. He entered the local coal industry through marriage in 1755, and in 1797 he acquired the leaseholds for most of the mineral rights in the area. After his death, the company adopted the name the Executors of John Hargreaves. His nephew, Colonel John Hargreaves, continued the business until his death in 1834. His son had died young, and the property, including Bank Hall and Ormerod Hall in Cliviger, was divided between two daughters. The younger, Charlotte Anne, had married General Sir James Yorke Scarlett, a hero of the Battle of Balaclava, but the couple produced no offspring. The elder, Eleanor Mary, married the Reverend William Thursby, and thus the company came under the control of the Thursby family. The Bank Hall estate covered a greater area than the latter coal mine, and the hall itself located to the southwest side of the canal next to Colne Road. Its grounds on the River Brun today make up part of Thompson Park. The estate also presumably covered the site of Queen's Park southeast of the mine, which was donated to the Burnley Corporation by Sir John Hardy Thursby in 1888 for the purpose of creating the first public park in the town. Bank Hall Colliery's first shafts were sunk to the Arley mine at a depth of 287 yards by executors of John Hargreaves between 1865 and 1869. The 4 feet thick seam was worked until 1925. The King mine was worked between 1905 and 1925, and the Dandy, or otherwise known as Upper Arley, mine from 1910 to 1935. Number 3 shaft was sunk to the Dandy mine in 1903 and became known as the Dandy Pit. Number 4 shaft was sunk to the Union mine, which had been formed by the merger of the Upper Foot and True Lower Mountain mines. Production from the Union mine started in 1915 and became part of the pit's major source of coal. The 4th shaft at 1,500 feet was the deepest in the coalfield. Worsley Mesnes Ironworks in Wigan built a twin horizontal winding engine with 26-inch cylinders for number 1 shaft in 1912. Its 14-foot drum could wind up to 1,554 feet. Yates and Tom at Blackburn built number 4 shaft's cross-compound horizontal engine in 1914. It had 38-inch and 60-inch cylinders, a 19-feet drum, and could wind to 1,464 feet. The Walker Brothers of Wigan supplied a steam fan engine for a 5-feet diameter flywheel. The colliery was taken over by the National Coal Board, otherwise known as the NCB, on the 1st of January 1947, and significant investments were made. Haulage roads were made for battery locomotives which pulled 5-ton cars, and the pit bottom at number 4 shaft was modernised. The Union mine proved to be gassy, and ignitions of fire damp were caused by sparks made when mechanised cutter picks hit coal balls containing nodules of iron pyrites. The problems led to the National Coal Board stopping the last coal face working in January 1971 and closed the pit on the 17th of April. Salvage work was completed and the site cleared in 1972. So there we go, folks. There is the background history of Hall Colliery, and now we're going to have a walk around the site as it is today. I will turn around and say that it is best viewed on a laptop, PC, and also on YouTube. If you are watching on a mobile phone, it may be hard to see. Just thought I'd tell you that. So here we are, going under one of the bridges that used to go to Hall Colliery. Quite obviously, I'm just looking at these steps here and I'm wondering whether they were anything to do with the horses a long time ago. Can you hear the echo, everybody? Ooh. And that is enough of that. So here I am on the site of the old Hall Colliery. I think where we're looking now, there used to be a mineral railway, as they call it, which used to come all the way along here and go down into where the main, obviously, part of the coal mine and everything was. I think you just see through the trees there, there's a lot of humpage, if you'd like to call it that. But quite obviously along here is where obviously there was a few mine shafts and everything. The main part of the buildings of the quarry. I think people will want to obviously have something to say about that. Do you have any memories in regards to this place or not? It's an absolutely massive site. I find it extremely interesting. You just wouldn't think that there used to be such a massive industry here at all, would you really? Don't really think that's a mine shaft, do you? Still don't want to go down it. There's a killer geese, don't want to get too close to them, otherwise I'll probably get pecked to death. And here, obviously, you've seen on my previous videos, and the one obviously I put a lot of compilation of different things together. Obviously it's the offshoot from the canal where they used to, obviously the canal boats used to come in from Finger, from there, and obviously come in here and go no further because obviously there's no water, and then obviously they would have loaded up where there was quite obviously absolutely tons and tons of railway lines and stuff here. So yeah, I shall have a sit down and then make my way to another part to explain what was there in regards to that. So obviously from looking at my map again, I don't know if you can just work it out, I'll zoom in, there's a right massive dip down there, which quite obviously something must have gone into there, I'm unsure, but through looking at the maps, obviously used to be some buildings up here as well. Obviously you can tell, look at the unevenness of the land and everything, but you just really, I mean, anybody who's watching this, quite obviously you will know what used to be here, and I greatly appreciate it if you could tell me. You know, obviously through looking at the maps, I'd say that there were quite obviously some railway lines that used to come into here, if you want to call them railway lines, that went into the mines, and it just really makes you wonder what's underneath here, really, doesn't it? It does to me. You know, what was once a normal place for some, you know, people to work, it was the living and everything, and provided so much coal and everything to the local industry, to now just be covered over. It's just absolutely weird, but interesting nonetheless. Now here's somewhere I think might be where the mine went in. Looking at it, I mean, quite obviously it's quite a deep cutting that's in line with that canal thing there. Obviously you can see the dip in the ground there. I don't know whether anything went off that way or not, but obviously here is where all the coke ovens used to be, right the way down here, along with a load of railway lines and everything to load the coal. And not there, but just a bit further on along there, used to be where obviously the thing was that I was showing you from the canal, a mineral railway that used to run all the way up onto and go under the road that you can just see through them trees there, which is quite obviously now locked off. So here we are, folks. Here we are at the memorial of Hall Colliery, dedicated on the 24th of September 1990 to commemorate the mining industry at Burnley. The monument has been provided by Burnley Borough Council, British Coal Corporation and National Union of Mine Workers. So if we take a closer look at this lovely monument, absolutely fantastic. There used to be information on there, but obviously some shithouse has taken it off. And that's the way things are these days. Nobody appreciates everything. And then obviously there is the site itself, obviously where all the railway used to go through Thompson Park. And I think around here somewhere used to be this cottage I was going on about. And there used to be an old lady that lived in it, Hessington. Where I got that wrong, but it's something like that. And obviously she used to live in it and refused to move out. Good for her, it was her home. Some interesting history in regards to that. I will try and dig some up and do a video on that. So I do hope you've enjoyed this mishmash of a video. It's been here, there and everywhere in Burnley. And if you want me to film somewhere in particular, if it's a walk around video, you're going to have to bear with me because I'm not really all that good at getting around. It's taken me long enough to do this over numerous days. But I do hope you have enjoyed it. It's goodbye from Burnley, Hall Colliery. And until the next video, remember to like, share and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. And there we go, folks. There is the end of the video. So score it out of 10. Not exactly Steven Spielberg, but I do hope that you enjoyed it. It brought back some memories. I did say that I'd filmed it over 3 days. I am bad with my walking, with my condition, but it didn't take me 3 days to get around there. Basically what I did is I did quite a lot of filming over 3 days, and now we're going to put it all in one video, but decided to chop them up into 3. So coming after this one will be the Hessingford, I got it right, the Hessingford cottage. Pretty short video really, not much on it unless somebody else gives me some info. If you are interested in Burnley videos and stuff, then look on the local sites, the Burnley sites and everything, the Facebook sites. Also handy to know on TikTok, YouTube. On YouTube there's absolutely tons of different things on there, whether you're into trains, motorways, history of places or anything. Just have a look. No need to subscribe, just have a look and view. That's all I'm really bothered about really, that you appreciate my work. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks, and take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day or weekend or week whenever you are watching this video, and goodbye.